And I can cut up my old pattern paper. So I'm glad I didn't go overboard on those. And then this box is where I keep all my Project Life embellishment, anything that's Project Life. So a lot of it's actually missing because I did bring it over to the school. All the extras that I knew I really wouldn't use, I brought it over for the kids to use up. So and there's a lot of stuff missing out of there. And I brought actually a big pack of cards too, because this was really packed, and I just grabbed the whole stack of cards that I knew I wasn't really using anymore for them to use up. And I'm just going to pick up this so I don't step on it. Sorry guys. And this drawer is my Christmas drawer. This is where I keep all my Christmas stamps in here. And then here is just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Paintbrushes and a flashlight, or, you know, just things. Everybody's got things. I hope I'm not getting dizzy. And then this is my kind of mixed media drawer. I have my Faber-Castell pens. I have the big brush pens, the Pitt pens. I'm just getting into multimedia. I haven't really done it in a book yet. I have done tags, but not this style. And I have my Peerless watercolors in here, and I store them on a card like this. And then I have my Post-it. I use this for masking. And then I have some extra blocks, and then I have my Tim Holtz mini inks. And then back here I have some watercolor pens and just all stuff, tools and things you can use for mixed media and stuff. And then I have this drawer, which is empty. I got just a few things in there, not much. And again, I was playing with the new dies, and I had cut them all at once before I had taken them apart with the little wires, just to get a few frames without having to try to hold it together. And then here is my box of scraps here. In here, I store them in the Iris containers in these folders. And the other day you saw me post all my creams. This is what I end up salvaging out of all of that. Whoops. So that's the cream. Oh, that's my fun foam for when I tried to do a shaker box. And then that's the top of all my Iris containers. And I keep like sewing stuff. I keep sparkles and embossing powders and things like that. There's a few that are empty. And I have some chipboard there. And then under my desk, I keep, I have storage stuff that I use for when I do props. There's a 31 bag there that I have my silhouette in. Here I keep my favorite adhesives right beside me. This is more multimedia stuff and some adhesive. And this one is glue guns and stuff like that. This one here is really nothing. It just stores a bunch of stuff. See, empty. Oh, this is the empty with a few refills. More adhesive stuff. I have an adhesive addiction. Some chalks that I rarely use anymore. And that's empty. I think it's just boxes. Yeah, Snap Energy boxes. And then on this side, I have, this is all ribbon on this top shelf. So I have spools of ribbon. I have bags of ribbon. When I was going to a card class, and I just needed the shimmery stuff, so I stuck it in there. And then I have them wrapped on spools in those cases. And then here I have some decorative ribbons. So yeah, I got quite a bit of ribbons. And then this container here, the accordion one, is I put my pattern paper scraps in here. This works really well. And this is my cardstock container that I take to crops. And this is my thickers. my alphabets and stuff. So that's what I keep there. And then this is my vellum, all the types of vellum. And one of these, this is my stencil stuff. Any kind of stencils. And what is this? Oh, some more pattern papers that just never got put away. And this bottom drawer is envelopes. And these envelopes were given to me by a girl that did work for Hallmark Cards and Carlton Cards and all those places there. When they collect the cards, they throw away the envelopes. So she brought them to me, and I've had this stack for 5 years now. And I use them. They're great for when I do card classes because I put all their card kits in those envelopes. And then just all my Stampin' Up! Envelopes and bags and Ziploc bags and clear envelopes and just all that stuff. And this one here is my vinyl. I was gonna get into vinyl decor on Christmas balls, and I ended up not doing it. Oh, I got a pain. And just miscellaneous stuff, my wipes and more of those things for the inks, and some what do you call that? Tape, duct tape. And then I was doing some bead work, never finished it. And the beads. And my little Stampin' Up! Inks are in here instead of the other boxes. And yeah, so just miscellaneous stuff. And this is my drawer of stamps. So I have them set by stamps for punches, birthday stamps, French stamps, sentiment stamps, and then this is all image stamps that have an image or a sentiment. And that's all Stampin' Up! And then right here is my other companies that I'm branching out to. So my Altenew and all those. I don't have very many yet. And a girlfriend just borrowed a whole bunch of them. Well, she borrowed 3 sets. And yeah. And then I have some Tim Holtz stamps, some bigger stamps that I have to keep sideways. And then these are still the ones that I still have on wood that I've never taken off, and I don't think I'll bother because they're word stamps and they were cut so close that I'm afraid to damage them, so I'm just going to leave them on the wood. And I just bought these bigger cases from Stampin' Up! To keep them in. And they're old and they're discontinued, but they're very easy, traditional, good sentiments that you can still use over and over and again. So that's pretty much all I have for those in wood. And I don't know if I missed anything. I think I pretty much got it all. And then under here in this corner, again, all my bags and totes and things that I use for crops. And a big shout out because